welcome to my favorite magnetics. Hopefully my voice lasts for this whole video. I am getting over being really sick. So I'm not going in like for 10th to first place or anything. I'm actually going in somewhat alphabetical order. I don't really rank them because day to day my choices would change anyway. Yeah, so I don't know. These are just my top 10 favorites, and I will have a couple honorable mentions at the end. So I'm going to start with Cadillacquer Reliant Supergiant. It has either like navy blue or black base, and then the magnetic pole is this like orangey coppery red, and then it also has these flakies in it that are just really fun. So personally, I prefer this one in the cat eye style, but it also looks good in the velvet style. For almost all these swatches, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do my index finger in cat eye, my middle finger in the velvet style, and then the other two fingers unmagnetized, just so that you could see it in different ways. Next up in a similar color is Dom nail polish. And I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Dom. I think it's the maker's last name, not dam. Like I was thinking like a beaver dam or like a man-made dam. But I think it's Dom. You could also be like, damn, that's nice. It has like a dark blue base. And then it's a similar color as Reliant Supergiant. It has this like brownish magnetic pole, but it's very, very pretty. And it's called High Quality Nudis, which is from the February 2024 PPU, and it's named after Nudie Bronx. The theme was wild animals, but you know, really goofy name. The next one is, I actually have this in a video, and this is Death Valley Nails. This one's called Pearls on Mars, and it's just really beautiful. Again, it has a coppery pole. I didn't put them together for that reason. Maybe I should have gone by color, but I definitely do have some types when it comes to magnetics. But this is a kind of a wine red, and then it has this kind of copper, gold to red magnetic pigments. Pearls on Mars is one that I think I like a little bit better in the velvet style. It's just so dramatic, and you can see it really well by moving your finger. The next one, I have been mistaken in the brand name. I was previously calling it Awesome Nail Polish because that's the website. But this is called Encounter the Blooms, and this one is called Nordic Forest Night. And this is a purple base with a bright green magnetic pole. And it also has these kind of orange flakies. I do like really busy polishes in general, and I do like high contrast. Next up, we're moving to ILNP, and it stands for I Love Nail Polish. This is one of my favorite boutique brands. They have a lot of different specialty finishes. They have really good formulas, and they are a very good price, especially for a boutique brand. They're usually around the $10 to $11 range. They also do have, I don't think they have sales super often. They definitely have a Black Friday sale, but you sometimes can get like coupon codes for them. But they're still a decent price anyway. They are 12 ml bottles. But this one is Deep Space, and it has a multi-chrome magnetic pull. So it's in this black base, but it goes from like gold to green to teal to purple. And it kind of looks like Northern Lights to me. So this is definitely one of my go-tos. I did try showing Deep Space in some different lighting because my camera was just not picking up the blues and purples, only the green. And I think I did eventually catch the color shift. The next one is also ILNP, and it's kind of cheating because I picked the entire Nightlife collection. They're black with different colored magnetic pigments. My favorite in it is, where did it go? My favorite in the collection is After Hours. And it has a multi-chrome pigment. My only, I guess, complaints or critiques are that a couple of these colors do look very similar. Jet Setter and High Roller look quite similar, although one of them has a kind of a gold multi-chrome with the purple, and the other one is more pink. And I had a hard time getting, both times that I've worn them, or both times I've worn Jackpot and for the swatches that you're seeing here, I had a hard time getting Jackpot to magnetize. It's just a little bit tougher to magnetize than the other ones. I don't know why. Maybe it's that type of pigment is just not as magnetic. But yeah, I'm sort of cheating by putting the whole collection as one polish, but it's my video, so I make up the rules as I go. Next up, we have KB Shimmer, Ready to Throw Down. And this one is a really fun one. It has a dark blue base, and then it has, I think, a multi-chrome shimmer again. I just really like these high contrast, shifty ones. And then it also has these tiny, tiny micro flakes. I am noticing that all of my favorites are ending up on the darker side, which isn't necessarily true of all my nail polish tastes. I guess it's just these are the magnetics that I'm really most into at the moment. Next is Mooncat's Malevolent. And this is a very deep purple with a brighter purple magnetic pull. And then it has these small hollow glitters throughout. A lot of these you could kind of make a magnetic galaxy mani pretty easily. I think that might be why a lot of them are ending up on my favorites. And then is Mooncat Smokescreen. And this is a gray with like kind of a pinky purple, maybe magenta would be the right term, magnetic pull. And then it has some tiny hollow glitters throughout. And then last, but if I were ranking them, this would probably be really close to number one, if not number one. This is Watcha Indie Polish, and it's called Nightsade, and this is from my very first PPU order, January of 2024, and the theme was poisonous plants or deadly plants. And this is a deep purple base with a bright green magnetic pole, and I just really like that nice high contrast. The coloring is similar to Nordic Nights, but they are definitely different enough, and the copper flakies really give a different feel. And then I added on Starrily's Amulet or Amulet. This almost went into my topper video, my favorite toppers, but since it's a magnetic, I'm like, well, I'll wait and put it in magnetics. But I wear this as a topper, or what I'm showing in this video is a jelly sandwich because they're really fun to do with this. If you're into duping, you know, like, because so many collections come out, so if you would rather just, you know, layer the nail polishes that you already have, this is really handy for duping because it's a magnetic and you can put it in with jellies to change the color. And it has quite a good, strong, easy magnetic pull. You know, it doesn't show up on my favorites, so I'm putting some of the cert colors into kind of honorable mentions for me. I was really surprised because, like, when I was pulling them out and looking at them and deciding what to swatch for this video, I pulled out quite a few circs because they have, I think what makes them so easy to magnetize is that they're usually in a jelly base. And I think that's kind of easier to see the magnetic pigments, and maybe it's easier for the magnetic pigments to kind of move themselves in that base. But this is the first time that I've ever been able to grow my nail, like this year is the first time I've ever been able to really grow my nails out to have like a free edge. So I get a lot of visible nail line with these, and I would normally, so how I wear them now that I actually have a free edge is I will put like a base color underneath, either a black or a matching base color. But I really, really like, this one's called Lyra. and it's spelled like the constellation. And it is a brown with like a goldish brown magnetic pigment, and it is very easy to magnetize. I wear this most in the fall and the winter, but it really could be any year. And this is actually, I think, sheer enough that you could probably use it as a topper the same way that use the Starrily Amulet. My other one, and this is one of the first ones I pulled when picking the polishes, and this is Cert Colors Dream Within a Dream. It's just when I started swatching it out, it didn't look the same as it used to on my nails because I used to always have very, very short nails. So I will definitely still be wearing it, and it's still one of my favorite magnetics. I'm just going to wear it a little bit differently than I'm used to. Oh, nice. I got some sunshine coming through the window. So after swatching so many magnetics close together for this video, I kind of feel like I've gotten a handle down on some good techniques for me to use magnetics. One thing that definitely was a game changer is this U-shaped or horseshoe-shaped magnet. You could just put your finger inside like that. This one's a 12-pound magnet. They come in different sizes. They've become really popular lately. I think it was Abe the Nail Babe had a video using it, and people saw how easy that was. I could be wrong. He may not have been the first one to do that. But it does make the velvet style really easy, because the velvet style was the one that I had so much trouble with, just using the other magnet. You kind of hover it nearby. The other thing that you can do is you can get a circular magnet and then put your finger inside like this for a few seconds. And that does it too. This one's just easier because you don't have to hold it. You could just set it on the table. And then for the cat eye, I had always been doing the, rest my finger on it and magnetize the whole time. And then I would also keep it magnetized while top coating it. And so the only thing that I've changed is that I will magnetize the first layer or two, depending on how many layers you need, like this. And then right before I top coat, I'll hover it for maybe like 20-30 seconds to make that line a little bit sharper. And then I'll top coat and hover it again. I use a quick dry top coat. Oh, my son wants to help.
Can help.
You're gonna help? You like magnets, don't you? He has amazing bedhead this morning. So, and then I top coat. I'm repeating because I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to blur out his face. I'm not sure if I know how to do that. Top coat. Yeah, I top coat. And then remagnetize until the top coat is mostly dry. And that is pretty time consuming. But since I mostly just have my finger resting on the magnet, it doesn't bother me too much, especially if you have multiple magnets, because a lot of times when you buy a magnetic polish, a magnet will come with it. Then you can, be magnetizing a few fingers at once. You're working on that? Yeah, please don't use that, buddy. Thank you. You're working on that. One more trick that I've kind of seen on Cadillacquer's channel, and I've heard other people talk about it too, is that if you have a silicone mat, then you can put your magnet under the mat and you could make a decal. You could just paint on, oh, my lighting's getting weird. You could just paint on the silicone mat, let it completely dry, and then use it as a decal. And I'm actually looking forward to playing around and maybe using some shaped hole punches. Sorry, we all have the same nasty chest cold, so there's going to be a lot of coughing. And sometimes when you see on swatch photos, when the line is just super, super sharp and all the nails are like that and they're all very uniform, you're working and they're all very uniform. That's sometimes what they've done is that they're either tips and they've, let them be magnetized until they're completely dry, or they've done decals. And I think that's a pretty cool trick. Anyway, thank you for watching. I love magnetic polishes, even though they're kind of a pain working. So this video has been really fun for me to do.
Not working.
Oh, it's not working.
Working.
So anyway, thank you for watching, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.